This is just a rewatch, and I want you guys to watch it with me because this is a great editing of this show. So you guys can get all this scoop, by the way. If you're watching this video, please subscribe. We're so close to reaching 5,000 subscribers. So guys, just help us by subscribing. And why all the kids are so mad? I know a lot of kids don't like to go to school. Even me, I used to hate to go to school because time consuming, but it was for better.
别我，你还敢招你妹妹？就怕你妈收了你。
Oh shit, that kid has a lot of sass. You can see that the teacher's walking, okay? Yes, relatable. A lot of kids do that, like to dance, especially be scared when the teacher arrives. By the way, that teacher is looking so cool. Oh, beautiful, I mean.
谁的？
老师，皮皮鲁的。
Try to start with a snitch. I don't know why. But that teacher is looking so cute. I don't know why, because how can a teacher look beautiful like that? Teaching students like that. You should be a model or something.
二
Gorgeous
层
and
的
shit.
人员通过激烈的竞争进
I
化
don't
成
know.
人，
I'm just saying stuff.
而另一
By
部
the way,
分
I'm not a
从技术
simp.
上下来的，比如像咱们后排这几位，成为了现在的猴子。4年级了啊，再不努力，5、6年级你们肯定跟不上。考试成绩出来了，方明，你这次怎么考成这样？坐后面去。赵蕊这次考得不错，你们俩换下位置。这次得100分的又是鲁西西和李小曼同学。我现在正式通知你们，这学期成绩最好的学生可以获得市优秀生，就相当于。
I know education in China is so like high and hard because kids, parents and kids like tend to have this huge expectation. It's like a big thing.
压力太大啊！
那也得努力，到时候孩子
That would be me in 5 years. I don't know
10几
why.
年就当个小
Just
学
feeling
生。
it.
看我这鼓励鲁西西，
Having
怎么又
kids,
说上我
eating
了？
dinner
卢西
and
西，
stuff.
这个是优秀，必须拿下来，每次考试必须100分。
没问题。
你今天怎么这么老实？
没有啊，他今天又让老师罚站了，徐老师一会儿就打来电话。
皮皮鲁，你怎么回事？你是？
Okay, this is a moment that I hate because parents tend to favor the kid who's performing great and they tend to neglect the kid who like perform normally or maybe don't perform, and that's weird. You're creating a villain. I noticed there's people inside. Who doesn't mean to be so scared? Like, just imagine. You see this giantess girl looking around while we're so little, really? And look, they're so like, we need help. Don't be sorry.
你是谁？
They can talk like people, but they're so tiny.
小卢西西，
What the
你
hell?
们是谁？
我们也不知道。
First, we need to know your backstory. How did you enter that can? And that can was so silly. Or maybe you had to go to an industry who are making those can meat and go inside that can and then that can get to seal up. I don't get it. I'm just saying shit.
肉呢？
They ate the meat. They ate it. Now I get it because when I was reacting to this movie, I didn't realize there was no meat inside that can. It means those tiny people ate the can meat. Shit. And no meat now. How's that? And why are you smiling?
你们可能是这个世界上仅有的5个这么小的人，无依无靠的，我一定让你们过得舒服、愉快。
It's like I'm watching The Borrowers.
我查查你们的兴趣，给你们做衣服啦。
A bow?
我喜欢画画，我想当一个艺术家。
Okay, the credit.
外
Okay,
甥
fat kid.
应该是个外国人吧？我来比赛里请个外国人。
Okay. A scholar, aka a nerd.
那我要多学一点知识。
Okay, that's rude. I'm gonna still continue calling him like a lieutenant because of that shit.
由我来守护。
Okay.
演出开始。
And she wear the jewelry. Oh, but then I forget. This movie is later canon. I already watched it 3 times, so this is an actual final movie reaction. And you guys get all the scoops that have been missing in this movie. But it's fun because I'm revisiting and watch it.
还不错吧？
It is good. It's like a hotel, like 5-star hotel. Yes, something is inside, but that dog is acting weird. What if that dog is eating? Okay, so let's the fat kid. I don't know why. Shit. Okay, fat kid. Now you see this importance of. Did he poke his nose? The hell. That kid was about to die, or maybe killed by a dog.
科尔摩斯，你怎么了？
Oh, pure sorry, dog. You got poked.
我去拿纱布。
That's so cute. I want to have a dog like that. Okay, someone is entering. You need to hide. Because I'm familiar with this kind of situation because I remember there was a good cartoon, a Cartoon Network at home because my mom was like going to work every time. So nobody's gonna like supervise me. So I used to pretend like I'm going to school, but after that, I return back and I go watch it, the show. So I was not going to school for like a whole month. And then the teacher knew that and later like exposed me and they beat my parents like beat my ass like crazy. Like, yeah, I didn't go to school like for a whole month because I was watching cartoons. So I remember, I'm familiar with this kind of like situation. It's kind of crazy though. That was crazy. And the teacher snitched on me. Shit. But that teacher used to admire like that teacher. Like, I was looking like a role model. Like, hey teacher, I want to be like you. And he just said, you know what? Your kid hasn't gone to school like for a whole month. What?
上尉，你好，
你好吗？
福尔摩斯。你现在需要我们的帮助，上尉，
不是。
摩斯。对。
放心吧，我知道福尔摩斯在哪儿。福尔摩斯，福尔摩斯。
That dog is so
鲁西
cute.
街，
上尉，
If someone had to beat me up like that and I'm so tiny, I'll be so scared. Or maybe I'll be trembling like crazy, like, I don't know what a fool. What this kid just having an asthma attack or something. Or maybe I'm too much dramatic. Oh shit, everything is dirty.
你就把太阳
They
在
need
这
to sleep
里。
in a great place, so clean,
我那
green
天给他
environment,
送吃的。
good surroundings,
他真是太可怜了。
full of oxygen because they're
明
tiny,
天
so
就
they
有
need a
大
lot of
人好吃。
oxygen.
妈妈不是说你考90分就可以养狗
And
吗？
away from animals, stray cats,
基本不可能。
and spiders.
福尔摩斯，
Because I
我
don't
得
trust
走了，
spiders. And I
明
hate
天再
spiders.
看你。
So if you love spiders,
不是，
you're brave.
你能想办法让福尔摩斯住到家里来吗？
Dang, the sky is so cool. Oh shit. Dang, that school is so large. Yes, that school is so large. This is a moment that I used to hate when I was school doing like I was in the school club quiz doing the quiz. Oh shit, I was always sweating, even though I knew the answers. Like I used to perform well in school, but I was hating doing this kind of test. I'm sorry, I've been like I'm yapping like crazy, but this is a moment where I used to hate. I hate like answering answers, tests and shit. Yeah, this dude is looking like this dude was like a loser, and now he's doing this test. Shit. Look at him. She's passed out. She's tired.
考试怎么可能睡着呢？这2天晚上我都听见你
54
房间里
not
有
bad
动静。你说你干什么了？还有那天那个罐头，你说里面没有肉，我就没跟你计较。还有狗叫声，你是不是偷偷养狗了？
我没有。
那你到底怎么了？你跟我说呀。
别问了，我下次考好还不行吗？
下次。
You want to say something? I don't want to be so rude. I don't know why a lot of Chinese parents tend to force their kids, some, not all of them, they tend to force their kid to study so hard to get in this kind of like entrance like exam to go to college. Because recently I've been watching this like a Chinese drama. It's about teenagers who go to school together and they're about to do this like a college entrance exam, and the parents tend to force their kid to study so hard, and they don't know like the kids, they need time to relax so that they can study, so that they can pass that exam. So they tend to force them, and they tend to make those kids go to different kind of like group discussion and stuff so that they can get good grades. It's different to other parts of the world, because other parts of the world, they tend to make their kids like, hey, you know what? You are grown up. You can make your own decision. Either you want to study or not, or maybe you're good in football. Maybe we're gonna send you maybe to a football academy. But no, in this kind of like place, they tend to like the kids are so pressured to deliver these good grades to their parents, and that is kind of scary because they don't have time to relax. They don't have time to make friends. They don't have time to mingle with other people, to get to know the world, get to know what the meaning of life is. They tend to only know like you need to study, you need to go to be a pilot, or maybe you need to go to become a doctor and stuff. And that's crazy because at school I used to have like a Chinese kid who was like so forced to study so hard, and sometimes he was wishing like his parents like he was not born in that kind of family because they're so hard in them. And that was crazy because I was not forced to study so hard. I had to like tell myself like, you know what, at this moment I need to fix myself. I need to study so that I can pass. I didn't have to study like I have to study to become a doctor. No, I had to study so that I can pass this level to go to another level. Because hey, you don't know the life in the future, because this is the future. I make comic, I make animation. Yes, that is my living job, and also I do movie reaction now, and that's how is it. And this is life. You don't know where you're gonna be successful at.
给王子湖吗？
我没有。
艺术家，话剧是什么样的？咱们再给王子湖做一个吧。
话剧，偷回来就好了。
Yes, this part already made. I showed you the clip where the kids and the tiny kids were like tend to steal the painting kit from an office, like teacher's office, and crazy. It was crazy. I'm just saying shit.
Verstehen?
彼女の名前は何
Oh,
ですか
Japanese. Okay.
问你名字呢？罗西西。私はクラスメートの。
Everybody is like, what the hell? She can speak German, she can speak English, and also she can speak Japanese. We thought she was like not performing well. Dude, suck it up. I want to say itches, itches. I don't know why. I wanted to say something weird, but I don't want to. The way those tiny people look at each other, I want to say like, they can go and date, but they're kids. I don't know, they're 12. The hell? They're minors.
我是今天你可算是为我们出了口气。鲁西西，扫帚场我最擅长了。
Okay, this is a great light. By the way, if you're watching this video and you have no friends, don't worry, I can be your friend. It's okay. But you will be having a friend who's like to speak a lot and speak shit and speak some weird stuff. It's me.
博士，要不你教教？
But it's gonna take time because just imagine teaching all the kids oh shit and they're not even brightest. Or maybe every kid has like bright, but it tend to take time.
我们来帮他们。
我的天哪！你们真的是从罐头里来的？
Okay, that's creepy.
肉能进化成小人，那
It's like they're gonna stop them.
刘西西，他们真有办法帮我们？
Wait, they're gonna teach you so that you can perform well. What is that?
我们考试的时候，我坐在最后一
You
排
got a
中心
game?
的位置，你们在我周围。我和博士会在9:40之前排完所有的题目。
我们用复写纸同步布置答案。我们不能阅。
纸条很快会发到你们手里。
This is a heist, and I'm really loving it. If I was a teacher, I'd be saying, shit, these kids got the brains. Just imagine all this shit. You spread all the answers. That's amazing. Don't tell me you haven't cheated during an exam, because I have, and I'm not ashamed to say it, because I had to. In some ways, it doesn't mean just because you're smart, you cheat, or maybe you can't, because I was smart, and also I had to help my friend. It's okay. What the hell? Put all the answers, man. Gonna do this shit. And the teachers are gonna see us getting all the 100% grades. Oh crap. And why these teachers making every time pop quiz? Nobody wants that. Just want to have fun and learn a little bit. And now everybody gonna learn about AI, because now AI is here and everybody now can learn from AI. You never know, in the future they're gonna be robots teaching at school. And guess what? The robots can kick the ass. Oh, maybe they can't punish the kids because they don't know that. Will they? I don't know. Okay, time to move. Why am I looking like a villain? I should enforce the kids to study so hard so that they can get good grades. Why am I like so happy when they're doing this shit? Because I'm in the kid side. Okay, be careful, be careful. Okay, good. You're doing good. You are actually doing good. Smart. Okay, throw. Make sure you aim. Okay, the painter. Oh, fuck it. Okay. Sometimes you need to be careful in terms of like giving answers to people, especially in the during exam. You need to not leave any piece of evidence, because if you leave that, people can see it and they can trace back to you, because it depends on how the handwriting is been written in that shit, or maybe in that text. Because on that text is going to be your handwriting, and if the teacher see that, you're going to be in trouble, because you need to be careful in terms of like spreading answers, maybe helping your friends. I don't know why, but those nails, they always don't work, because they tend to. I want to know the behind the scene who made that shit.
这次考试绝对不可以出现像上次那样的情况。这次期末考试的成绩对于评选市优。
Who cares about that shit, that achievement? The hell?
得赶紧回家复习。
I don't know why, but the teacher's looking so cool, like hot and stuff. Dude, just because you get exposed and you have to take like the fall, you don't have to like be away or be so far away with your friends. Because yesterday I watched maybe 21 Jump Street, and it's the same thing like this. Just because you get bad grades and you be yelled by your parents, it doesn't mean like you have to like, you know what, I don't want to be your friends anymore. I want just to sit and study. You're forcing yourself. You are making your body to use an advantage to study instead. Oh shit, that was cool. I wanted that.
不是，我说你这办法到底行不行啊？啊，皮皮鲁都说了，参与作弊的学生期末要考不到90分，那都是要
You're
被
spitting
开除
shit.
的。
Chill. You know, you were just, I don't know, 12, 10, and you were forcing yourself to study like you're in college. That is nuts. Because even if I'm gonna be a kid, I'm not gonna be a kid, but in the future I know I'm gonna be a dad, right? I'll not like my kid to study like that, because you have time to study. You need to have time to play. You need to have time to watch TV show or maybe animations. You need to be a kid. And you need to play with your parents. We can play tea party and stuff, because all this stuff tend to make a kid to have these great memories, and that is so important. When you force yourself to study so hard, it's not going to work. Or maybe you're gonna stress your body and your brain. That's my part. Tell me in the comments. Wait, are you in school? If you're watching this video, are you in school maybe? I don't know, you can tell me.
那你要做回以前的好学生了。
But it's not her fault, it's parents' fault. Especially the moms. Hell, their dad was so cool, like, chill. But that room is so cool. You know, okay, now they're so like, you know what? We're gonna leave his ass. She doesn't want her. Not her, what the hell? So now they are leaving. And they're leaving where you're sleeping. So if it means when you're waking up, you're gonna feel so bad, because just imagine they left where you're not awake, and they're so sad because now you're abandoning them just because you want to be that, I don't know, kid who has good grades and be praised by parents. Really? The hell? You need to cry. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry I cursed. You can see the walk. I like that shot. Especially we can see the reflection of the sun, the light, and the slow motion. It's like you're walking while having these sad thoughts, sad memories. and the regret, like in the like you're missing the closure. I tend to be poetic. Look, let's try. And now they are living in the gulags. It's not actually the gulags, but small house. But that place is so dangerous.
诶，上尉呢？
他呀，
It is
让我就
dangerous.
和福尔摩斯出去了。
谢谢你，皮皮鲁，我们的东西都够用了。
皮皮鲁，露西西最近怎么
I
样
will.
了？
She's selfish. We don't need her. Absolutely, like we do not need that shit.
我要上学去了。
皮皮鲁，我们找到了一个好地方，今天放学，你就召集大家一起来吧。
看看，
今天咱们的学习小组正式成立了。
我们追加90分小组怎么样？争取每个人都能考过90分。你们不需要为了分数而学习。
Learning is not about the grade. It's all about knowledge that you see and learn, and you tend to make your brain get that knowledge. That is learning. Get that. Okay,
梁果
I'm
能
cool.
我不行，我就不是学习的料。
其实每个学生都是天才，梁果，你也可以。大家谁觉得梁果行？举手。
Someone just kidnapped them. Who? What the hell? Oh, this kid. Oh, this kid. That's gonna be a thumbnail. Yes, we know you. You are that snitch with a big forehead. And who's ugly? YouTube, everything is a joke. I think everything that I'm saying is a joke. Don't take it to heart and demonetize my my channel. What the hell? Oh, maybe my videos.
我只是帮助他们找到学习的方法。
那就是说，我们学的知识你都会了。
Up close is looking so weird. I don't know why.
是吧？约翰，
明天就期末
The finals are tomorrow. And you want us to give you the answers? Oh no, maybe go shit yourself.
绝不会再帮任何人作弊。
好，我现在把你们交给老师。你不会的，如果你想把我们交给老师
Yes.
就不会把我们抓到这儿来了。
But that kid is a great actress. Like, the way his acting is cool. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
露西西，不好了，小人们都不见了。什么？木屋里一个人都没有。我昨天给他们的
I will have been kidnapped by your like enemy who likes to study so hard.
考试比朋友们的安全还重要吗？
Yes, you don't care about your friend's safety. You just care about yourself and your grades and your mom. Your mom expectation. Shit. And you see this big forehead lady, small lady, kidnapping the tiny people, put in the bottom can.
帮
Shit. And now they have to fight this weird rat from the sewer. I don't know if I know they're gonna survive, but I just have to say something. Maybe I'm overreacting. I need to be in peace. Gonna do that test, or maybe you're gonna save your friends. Beat his ass. Can someone beat that rat ass? Wakey wakey. Be careful. Yes. Oh crap. Yes, that's good because if they're here. Yes, go to that place, go to that place, go to that place, because that rat is going rogue. That rat is going rogue. And there's like And that rat is so persistent. I don't know why, but rats tend to be persistent. They want something. If they see like there's tiny people, dang, there are food. It's like a small fish. We need to eat that shit. Just imagine. That's why I can say this is like just imagine if you're tiny people, you're a tiny person. Oh shit. I don't mean like you're dwarf and stuff. Like I mean like tiny, like in this size. It's gonna be so dangerous because you're gonna be like a prey to every creature who is living in this planet. You're gonna be a prey for ants, you're gonna be a prey for spiders and frogs, and also other insects, spiders and shit, and scorpions, and rats too. So that's crazy because you don't have, you're not safe. Because anytime you're gonna be eaten, anytime you're gonna be killed. Yes, because of that like size. Crap. Okay, time to find the hard parts to tie. And that sounds so hard. It's like you're watching something like an action movie or something. Put it down so let the teachers who are making noises. Okay, the kid gonna be a badass. Wait, you need help. You can't just. Okay, the headmaster and the principal and shit. You know, okay, like, okay, you know what is hard is at the first time, the first of the movie when the school was being shown, you can see the building was so high. Just imagine sliding down. In reality, this is gonna be so hard and so dangerous and scary too. Just imagine sliding down like that. Oh crap! I'll be having like an episode. I don't know. Maybe gonna freak out. But sometimes, in terms of saving yourself, you need to have these like human instincts. Like you know what? I gotta survive. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry I cursed. I'm sorry, YouTube. Sorry. I don't like to curse, but why? You guys have been cheering while she is mourning about her friend died in the fire. You did a great job. Yes. Oh, okay. I'm yawning.
哎呀，他的烧伤啊
It's
太
normal.
严重了。
I don't tend to.
医生，请你一定要救救他，他可是我们的大英雄啊！
你看看他的检验报告，他是
RH
RH
negative. Damn, that's a
我们
real
医院
blood
根
group.
本就没有
Shit.
这种血型，我也没办法。你是病人什么人
I'm
呢？
group or universal
我
donor,
是
so
第一小学的校长啊，他是
马
I
上人民
just
兄弟医院请求 RH 阴
we
性血的支
did
援。
two blood transfusion to people, I think.
普济医院没有2H 一型血，normal 医院也没
And then I
2H
had to drink some
也没有
Coca-Cola,
再打，赶紧！
some biscuits or cookies.
去你进去。
薛老师，一起。
Hey,
那个
doggy
被给人
doggy.
温柔以待，
Actually, that is not appropriate.
我们应该
That was
敞
not
开心
appropriate.
扉，学会
Fuck
沟
it.
通，
Am I gonna go there? Fuck it.
去感
Absolutely.
受彼此
It
的
was so
爱。
cute.
我们都不是
Let
完
me.
美的，
Okay, I want to hear the speech.
每个人的爱好和特长都不尽相同，
Damn, it is.
学习成绩很重要，但还有很多更重要的品质，值得我们珍惜。
Wait, There's red. I'm wearing red. Oh, I don't know how did they make that the cloud to be like pink. But okay, it's a CGI. Sometimes I tend to forget the behind the scene of this movie. But there's sometimes it's green screen, as you can see. Sometimes you can see that. If you don't see, I'm sorry.
谢谢你把我们从罐头里带到了你的世界。
我们一定会回来看你的，希望你能永远快乐。谢谢你们，我永远都不会忘记你们。希望你们。
Oh shit! The background music. It's like I was watching like it's like you are actually watching those Korean dramas, historical dramas. They tend to use the same like rhythm of the background music. Which you, when you're watching it, sometimes you can get emotional when you're watching that historical drama. Well, is it a painting? It is a painting. It is a painting, right? Yes, it is. Because watching a lot of movies, sometimes I tend to forget other movie that I already watched. So this is kind of like recall. And I'm reacting to this movie because there's another Giantess movie, Chinese movie, that I want to do like a reaction. So I have first to watch this first so that I can watch another one. The cloud is so amazing, by the way. The cloud. The end.